the cost of purpose. It costs you to pursue purpose. It costs and let me start with a scripture. 2 Corinthians chapter 11. This was Paul speaking, verse 24. 2 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 24. 5 times Paul was speaking and was analyzing, was giving you an appraisal of his ministry and all the things that he went through. So he says in 2 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 24 to 29, he says, 5 times I received from the Jews the 40 lashes minus 1. That's 39 lashes. They beat him not once, not twice, not 3 times. So 5 times at different times. They beat Apostle Paul 5 times, okay? 39 lashes, the kind of lashes they gave Jesus, okay? 3 times I was beaten with rod. Once I was stoned. 3 times I was shipwrecked. He was going to do ministry. God had called him to go to places to fulfill purpose. And yet, in the course of that, he was shipwrecked. I don't know whether that ministers something to you. It was a mind of God. He was not going he was not like Jonah. He was not going somewhere in disobedience. He was going in line with the purpose of God for his life, and yet he was shipwrecked. You remember Jesus Christ spoke to his disciples, he said, go to the other side. And it was God, Jesus Christ, that instructed them to enter the boat and go to the other side. In spite of the instruction of Jesus, they still encountered turbulence. They still encountered storm. So he says, this, I want you to understand the context. This is not a sinner. This is not somebody who was disobeying. He was following the mind of God. And he says, 3 times I was shipwrecked. This is the mind of God for you, and yet you are finding it challenging. There are challenges on your way, and yet it's the mind of God.